It is so terrible with the way everyone feels so insecure in this country. People do not know when they should be accommodating. Some do not know when to be defensive. Because of the state which the country has been in a very long time, people feel so insecure. Just recently, a very tragic incident happened at Uromi, Edo State, where about 16 Hausa men were apprehended and lynched to their death. This because they were suspected of being kidnappers, and this happened because they were traveling in groups. Well, many things has happened and just few things we get to know about. With how wild the situation has been, the government, both state and federal, have been involved in this case. As the Hausa community and the Edo State indigenes have been involved in protests. So now what actually happened? Like what happened? So from the sources, a group of Hausa men were traveling in a truck. You know these big all these big northern trucks coming from the north to other places like Dangote trucks going from the supplier to maybe um someone who is to purchase, the person who is to receive, that is the wholesaler. And when they're coming back, they they drive empty. So whenever they see their northern brothers or sisters, they give them a lift. And because in some cases, traveling in such trucks are very very cheap compared to taking a public transport. But for them, the advantage they have is when they see that the truck driver is someone from the north, like their brother, they try to communicate in their language, so they just ride with them for free. So let's say this is the case of this people, this group of Hausa men on transit. Well, we've seen cases of people transporting goods in same truck. We've seen animals like dogs, we've seen cows, we've seen them being transported, and we see some um herdsmen or Hausa people on top of the truck. They are clearly seen, not as if they're hiding. But in this case, these people were traveling. So they were in this truck and the truck got to Uromi. That was where they stopped. They were being searched by the vigilante groups. And then they sat the back of the truck and saw that there were Hausa men there. Like they were like not seen, so they were like hiding. That's what it seemed like because they couldn't see their faces. So that means okay, they were obviously hiding. So then they stopped them and side the whole vehicle, the whole truck, and then they saw this local gun and ammunitions like the bullets packed separately. So after seeing the gun and the bullets, what came to their mind was these people, they are terrorists, these people, they are kidnappers, these people, they are all sorts of threats to the community. So with the general picture of whenever you see these outside people with weapons or guns, it makes you feel insecure. So that was the thought, that was the picture that came to their mind, that okay, these people, they are here for something bad. So without even trying to ask direct questions to carry out investigations concerning this issue, the community had already taken laws into their own hands, and that was how they were lynched to their death. So how was this handled? Many things has gone wrong in this country because of the way this insecurity thing has manipulated our thoughts, has given us a whole idea of what we should think even when it is not. After the damages has been done, the government heard about it and they've been trying their best to avoid the clash and riots between the Hausa community and the indigenes of that Uromi community. Here we can see one of the community leaders who paid a visit to the outside community, telling them nobody sent the youth to do what they did because he saw it as inhuman and disheartening. Even someone said this wasn't a mistake, it is savagery, because these people were traveling for Salah, like to end the Ramadan with their families and to celebrate Salah as well. But they met with this tragic event. And for the fact that they were only seen with hunter's gun and bullets, they were not seen with machine gun, because if they were terrorists, terrorists would have a very high graded weapon. Because so far, the ones soldiers are going to fight in Sambisa and the rest, they are not holding hunter's gun. They are well equipped, like sophisticated weapons. They do not go out with hunter's gun. But the question now is, why do they travel with such weapon? Is there no place they can keep it and then come back after Salah, or are they relocating? Because why looking at it from the community did something wrong? Let us ask ourselves this question. I'm not trying to say what the community did is right, but let's ask ourselves this question. Why were they traveling with weapons? Why did you think they were traveling with weapons? And why are they also going with bullets? Are they going to hunt in another state? Or is that how hunters do normally? They go with their gun even if they are going to celebrate Salah or Christmas. I need to know. And this session is about interaction. We'll drop in comments as usual, but we need to share our thoughts on what we feel it is. From the presidency, we've heard that this act was condemned, like it is a very barbaric act, as we can see from what's happening now. Like the process of burning someone alive is very disheartening, it's very sad, because I don't see why you should do this to fellow human being when you yourself you don't like, you criticize those acts, and now you call yourself innocent and you are doing this with no remorse. This is sad. Well, the comment section is open. Please like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook as well. Thank you very much.